Nianze. Thank you very much. This is Lawrence Omondi, youth activist in Nakuru County and in Kenya at large. Today I want to speak about the political tensions that are creeping up in ODM party. We as youths, we want to say that we are standing tall with the leaders like Edwin Sifuna. We shall stand with the leader who speak the truth and the leaders who are concerned with the interest and the affairs of the people. We are going to identify and to associate ourselves with the leaders like Edwin Sifuna, the leaders who speak about the realities of things on the ground. Today, Edwin Sifuna is one of the reasons why we are still paying attention to ODM party. If you wipe out Edwin Sifuna from ODM party will just be nothing but a carcass of political party. There is nobody who will be remaining in ODM that will be worth of our attention. And that is why we are saying that we shall defend, we shall protect, and we shall stand with the leaders like Edwin Sifuna, the Senator of Nairobi, and the Secretary General for ODM Party. And in fact, I want to plead with the leadership of ODM Party to find it worth of extending the tenure of Edwin Sifuna as the Secretary General of ODM, because ODM without Edwin Sifuna is dead. The people who are remaining in ODM, the likes of Gladys Wanga, who are sycophants, who thrives on flim-flams, stunts, PR stunts, and political razzmatazz, have nothing and they have no space in ODM party. And if they wipe out Edwin Sifuna, I want to tell our leader, Baba Raila Amolo Odinga, that ODM party, which has been a political machinery for over decades, will be dead. And it will be dead in a minute. And that is why we want to castigate people who are castigating Edwin Sifuna, people who are slamming Edwin Sifuna for his remarks during the interview on Citizen TV last week. Whatever Edwin Sifuna said reflects the state of things on the ground. Yeah. And we fully identify and we associate ourselves with whatever he said. Yeah. And therefore we want to tell the likes of Opondo Kaluma, the MP for Homa Bay Town, that his attack, his onslaught on Edwin Sifuna shall be met with resistance and opposition. We are not going to allow leaders, reckless and sycophant leaders like Opondo Kaluma to be attacking Edwin Sifuna every now and then for what he says, which really reflects the state of things on the ground. We as Kenyans, it is very clear, and this is a decision that we have made and we resolved it long ago, that William Samoei Ruto is a one-term president, and we are going to make sure that we actualize that on the 8th day of August 2027. Good. And therefore, we want to say that Baba Raila Amolo Odinga, whatever political arrangement that you entered into with William Samoei Ruto must be called out, because that arrangement is not just detrimental to the life of ODM party, but it is also hurtful to your legacy that you have fought for over the decades. And that is why Baba Raila Amolo Odinga, now that you are almost at the tail end of your political career, let these people not destroy what you have worked for many decades to build in just a day because of what is called the so-called broad-based blah blah blah. Please, Baba Raila Amolo Odinga, and we as your supporters from Nyanza region, we are pleading with you, because the cost of living has gone up, and we as Kenyans are feeling the heat. It is not only Kikuyus, it is not only Kambas. The cost of living has gone up for everybody. Even Kalenjins are crying. Nobody has been exempted from the reckless and the poor leadership of William Samoei Ruto. And therefore the call for one term shall continue, and nobody is going to make it end any soon. In fact, we are going to intensify the call for one term in the foreseeable future. And if anybody thinks that we are going to we are going to ditch this call and join the failed government of William Samoei Ruto, then I want to appeal to them to wake up from their slumberous land. I want to appeal to them to wake up from their sleep, because it is not going to happen under the sun. We are going to ensure that we thwart these political chauvinists and throw them into political oblivion, because they don't have space in our society. And that is why we as the youths, leading from the front, we are going to shop for the new leaders, the leaders like Edwin Sifuna, the leaders like Babu Owino, the leaders whom time and again has demonstrated that they can do much better than these old folks whom uh, 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 whom have ensured that they recycle themselves in power, something that has deprived of youth space in the leadership of this country. And therefore, we want to say we are not against our elders. We are not against any age group. We are against the bad leadership that is being orchestrated by William Samoei Ruto. And we want to tell Baba, because Baba is the person who gave this leadership, the presidency of William Ruto, an oxygen when we were almost cutting the oxygen of that presidency on 25th of June 2024. And therefore, I want to appeal to all Kenyans of all walks of life, wherever they are in different parts of this country, to rally behind the leaders who meant well for them, the leaders who have their interest at heart. We are not going to elect a political party, but we are going to elect leaders with the best interest of Kenyans at their heart. We have not said that we are going to rally behind Rigathi Gachagua, but if Rigathi Gachagua, just the way it was mentioned by the SecGen of ODM on their interview on Citizen TV the other week, if Rigathi Gachagua is going to take away the votes of William Ruto of Mount Kenya, then Rigathi Gachagua is an asset on our side, because we want anybody who can bring a subtraction of votes of William Ruto that he got in 2022, so that we can slim his bid to be re-elected as the president in 2027. That is what we are saying. And therefore, and again, as a matter of fact, as Kenyans, we have not ran out of good leaders. Yeah. We don't have deficit of good leaders. What we have is deficit of good leadership. That is what we have. And therefore, we want to say that we are going to examine, we are going to assess, we are going to scrutinize the leadership record of all the leaders on the opposition, and find one that is fit to take this country forward as the president from 2027. We as youth, we are going to stand behind, and I want to repeat again, we are going to stand behind Edwin Sifuna. We are going to stand behind Babu Owino, leaders who have demonstrated that they are fighting for our interest and they are advocating for the good interest of Kenyans. And we want to castigate, we want to condemn leaders who are thriving on PR, leaders who are pursuing their personal interest at the expense of fighting for the interest of Kenyans. Thank you very much. God bless you all.